There are a lot of things that I despise about celebrities, but most of all is when they try and fail to be relatable, wholesome 100 chunguses. They try to be quirky. They try to say, hey, normal people, I'm just like you. The latest example of this that you pointed out to me, Brett, was Timothée Chalamet showing up to the premiere of his own movie, A Complete Unknown, on a Lime bike. One of these rent-a-bike things that you get off the street. He said he was like, he was in traffic. He was late for his premiere, his own movie premiere. So he had to jump out of the car and go get a Lime bike and rent it with the app on your phone and then race over to the premiere like...
The cool version
go
of
on
this
the red carpet on his bike.
The cool version of this is he actually jacks someone for their bike and he steals it.
That would have actually been cool. Not relatable, but at least
and
cool.
then returns it afterwards. What he does is he commandeers it like a cop in a movie when they're chasing someone and they're like, I need your car.
Duty calls. Well, let's take a look at this video of him showing up to the premiere. The worst part of all, as you'll see, is he doesn't even know how to put the kickstop in.
No, the worst part of all is that it's a movie where he plays Bob Dylan and everybody alive knows that Bob Dylan sucks.
That is actually the worst part. But here he is from the aerial view.
It's so relatable.
Everyone is loving it, snapping photos. He's so quirked up. He's so quirky.
Like, okay, the only way this is believable if he doesn't do it right in front of the sign.
Right.
Like right in front of the backdrop of the sign.
Well, look at him try to struggle with the kickstop here. Or kickstand, rather. They have to get a guy from the staff to go.
No, the guy never touched it. No hand.
Not that you saw.
No, he didn't touch it.
And then he takes out his phone.
Stands in exactly the right place next to the letters, but not in front of them.
And you're going to try to tell me that that's not a planned PR stunt.
No, that 100%
to get people to talk about the premiere. Like,
just the fact of how many articles were written about it.
Right. It was everywhere. Yep. They were calling him America's sweetheart. Like, they actually... This headline was everywhere, and we're supposed to believe that he just, by random chance, was running late to the premiere and just had to do this. It was totally unexpected, totally organic. We have a 20 from Mari Pari. Try not to go to Walgreens or CVS because they sell the abortion pill. I like Rite Aid, but I think they're owned by Walgreens. I think they might be too, yeah. That's
like another place where you would see that is if you're looking for an engagement ring. If you want to buy one that's ethically sourced, pretty much no, I'm saying if you were going to go to like a Jared or like they're all owned by the same company.
Okay.
They're all
I thought you were saying
by...
they sell engagement rings at Rite Aid.
No. My point is that pretty much all of those diamond dealers are owned by the same company.
Well, the truth came out later on that Timothée Chalamet received a €65 fine for parking his Lime bike in a no parking zone. This character, this absolute character. Timothée Chalamet revealed he took the bike because there was a traffic jam that would have made him late for his own premiere. He said, I got a €65 fine, and actually it was horrible because it was actually kind of an advert for them. You don't say. It was inorganic and completely made for financial benefit. I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm being played for a fool.
You are we're not because we don't fall for it, but that's what they're trying to do.
When these stunts get pulled, I just feel like I'm being insulted. My intelligence is being insulted.
That is exactly what's happening.
And not only that, I actually came across a new thread of celebrities acting like average Joes. So wholesome. The first example they list here, and you're going to hate me for saying this because everyone loves Keanu Reeves, He ran into a random couple in a hotel lobby. They invited him to their wedding. Then he put on a suit and joined.
We've got a photo here.
There is the photo of him with this newlywed couple.
Again, purely for hypocrisy's sake and my enjoyment of Keanu Reeves as an actor, he gets a pass. Timothée Chalamet doesn't because he's playing Bob Dylan. Keanu Reeves gets a pass because he's John Wick. He's Johnny Utah. He's so many characters.
Do we think that this was totally unplanned, totally organic?
I mean, I buy that it's unplanned. It doesn't make it less cringy.
Okay. But it's not cringy because it's Keanu.
Correct.
But if it had been someone else, if it had been Hugh Jackman, perhaps, then you would say it's cringe.
Okay, no. So here's the thing. I don't hate this stuff as much as you do. I hate, because at the very least, logically, I can understand where the publicist's point is, even if it's all fake. I kind of put it on the person to know that it's fake. Like, sure. Yeah. I hate quirky. I hate fake quirky. I hate the Bill Murray of it all. I don't hate Bill Murray. I like Bill Murray. I just hate the, oh my gosh. It was such a product of Reddit humor 2010.
Yeah.
To be that way.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. But the next example they provided was Hugh Jackman taking a selfie with a baby penguin.
Is that in?
It's in the thread.
Is this the right thread?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, what's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to never see a baby penguin ever?
I mean, I just don't understand why we need to see celebrities in this rarefied air. Like, oh, he's so wholesome. He's a small bean. A small bean.
I hope that's actually what they said to him.
I mean, really, like, why? They're just people, and we don't. This is like a form of celebrity worship in and of itself.
It is.
And then this is, my friend and I replaced Christmas with Bruce-mas, where we exchange Bruce Willis-themed gifts every year. I win forever, and yes, it's real. This is Bruce Willis holding up an autograph for him.
I'm going to call flag on the play for this one, because if Bruce-mas does exist, I think everyone can agree that that should only exist for Bruce Campbell.
Which one is worse, Bruce-mas or Hanksgiving?
Hanksgiving.
The Tom Hanks themed.
There was more people.
Play on Friendsgiving.
There was more people.
John Cena paid for my uncle's groceries. This is not actually relatable at all.
Well, no, I guess that's the opposite of relatable.
An average Joe.
This is just Good Samaritan behavior, which is a side effect of being famous and wanting good publicity. Again, not necessarily an inherently bad thing. Mm-hmm. Somebody gets helped out and you get good publicity out of it. It's good for all parties involved. Just don't worship them and understand their motivations.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that he maybe wouldn't have wanted to publicize the fact that he did that for a random stranger, but because the guy wanted the picture, it ended up online. Mm-hmm.
Well, and John Cena is very famous for all of the time he's put into the Make-A-Wish Foundation being, I think he's granted, I think at one point, somebody can 110% fact check me on this, but I think it's like he is granted more wishes in the Make-A-Wish Foundation than like any other person.
I would have thought it would be...
charity is a big part of his brand.
That's so surprising. Like, why him?
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
Scroll down to the next Keanu Reeves one. This is just a guy who met Keanu Reeves at a traffic light. Like, look at him. He stops for red lights like the rest of us. Like, we're just grasping at straws here, right? Yep. This is, and I'm not even saying this myself. The thread is about celebrities acting like average Joes.
They're normal people.
Okay, this is just Keanu Reeves stopping at a stoplight.
Yep.
And that's like praiseworthy.
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't grasp.
Well, I mean,
the importance.
When I see that, that's not what I see. That's just I was enamored. I met a celebrity. They're not trying to make any commentary about like what stopping at a red light means. It's just saying, "Holy crap! I just met this celebrity." Mm-hmm. And that's just normal celebrity interaction with somebody who likes them. I don't see anything wrong with that.
And look, I think that Keanu Reeves seems like a perfectly nice, humble guy, especially in the worlds that he works in. That's uncommon, and I get why people like him. But it gets to a certain point where the hero worship is
for him,
too much.
For him, it's connected to his work as well. It's the giving the Rolexes to all of the cast member, to all of the stuntmen on John Wick. It's taking a pay cut so that the special effects could be done at the level they needed to be for one of the Matrix movies. There's this great viral photo a couple years ago where they were bringing equipment upstairs in New York City to film one of the John Wicks, and Keanu Reeves like helping carry equipment cases up the stairs. And that's a powerful thing to look at if you're somebody who looks at celebrities and is instantly a bit distrustful, right? You see something, and again, could 110% be publicity sake? If it is, he's done a better job than most in making it seem sincere. So I err on the side of believing that his is genuine. But again, would I be 100% surprised if he turned out to be a monster behind the scenes? No, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. Well, the last example that I wanted to highlight here was Bill Murray and his tendency to get behind the bar and bartend for people.
This is the stuff
unsolicited.
I hate. This is the stuff I hate because I despise LOL so random.
This is Bill Murray LOL so random bartending. Back in 2010.
This is
day shift. They came in, riding my bike, sweaty as hell. I see Bill Murray standing at the bar. I was like, oh my God, Bill Murray at the bar. And introduced myself. It was really nice. They hung out for a little while, had a few shots. They started to get mobbed a little bit by the crowd. They took off. Apparently went to the Don't Mess with Texas Fest where RZA from Wu-Tang was playing. About an hour or 2 hours later, Bill Murray comes back in with RZA and Jizza, I believe. So Bill Murray and Wu-Tang are hanging out in the bar, having more shots of tequila. All of a sudden, Bill Murray's standing next to me behind my bar. And the funny thing is, though, whenever somebody would order something, somebody would order, oh, give me a shot of whiskey. He would grab him tequila and just pour him a shot and hand it on.
Like he's not even doing it well.
I found myself bartending with a Ghostbuster. It was pretty flippin' sweet.
Yeah, sure. Bill Murray does it and he gets celebrated. Every time I just get behind the bar and start serving drinks, they escort me out the back and bring me to jail.
I found myself bartending with a Ghostbuster and it was pretty flippin' sweet. Now, it wasn't just that one time, though. He does this all the time. Like, over the years, you can see countless examples of Bill Murray doing this unsolicited, just hopping behind bars and bartending for people.
You know what it is?
Because nobody is going to smack you if you're Bill Murray.
You know what it is? If he was at house parties, he would pick up the guitar in the corner every time and play Wonderwall.
Oh, he would be the guitar
He's
guy.
the Wonderwall player at a house party.
Who's the guy that plays with the cat, then?
Oh, he'd probably be that guy, too.
Would he be that guy?
He's that guy.
I feel like he's that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing, like, countless examples. One from just this past year, one from 2016. He just does whatever he wants because when you're a star, they let you do it.
I've heard that somewhere before.
I mean, it's a.
I've heard that quote.
It's such
before.
A famous quote for a reason, and it applies to so many situations.
It's like, what was the one we saw this year? It was like a Kardashian went to shop at Target, and we were like, and how many security guards did you have to go with so that you could pretend? Was it like
maybe Kylie?
Is it Kylie Jenner or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, like, why are you doing that?
Maybe Bill Murray's doing a social experiment to give everybody the wrong drink to see if they'll send it back.
This is something that we both appreciate about a star like Gwyneth Paltrow. You're shamelessly out of touch, and you just acknowledge that you're not like ordinary people, and that's okay. And you don't need to pretend otherwise because that would be patronizing and demeaning to everyone involved.
It's like when the actors are like, I loved comic books growing up. I'm like, did you? I mean, here's the thing. I don't care if you did. If you're a good actor and you're willing to learn about the character, I'm cool with that. You don't have to. You ain't got to lie, Craig.
They love
you ain't got to
lie.
lie.
They love it.
I can't. I can't with the Bill Murray one. The rest of them, fine. The Timothée Chalamet one was too planned.
Just celebrities Stop desperately trying to
check this man's tax return. See if there's a payout from Lime.
Stop trying to be quirky. Stop trying to be relatable. Stop trying to seem down to earth. No one is buying it. Stop trying to be wholesome, like this wholesome Chungus character who can do no wrong. Stop trying to be a small bean.
Or if you're going to do it, be very, very good at it to the point where nobody
You better
can
be
question
convincing.
Yep.
You better be convincing or else I want none of it.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.